Hello fellow tamers, welcome to episode 23 of our Digimon World 3 Let's Play. And even though we're in the same spot that we left off, a lot has happened since episode 22. So let's go to the status page to go over all the changes. First and foremost, I felt so bad for Agumon that we grinded Agumon for a few hours honestly to level 28. And Agumon now has Blackwargreymon as their Mega, which I'm really excited about. You'll also see that we have the multi-crest and the counter crest. I will have a video on how to get those items, but I did get 3 of each. So the multi-crest you can get in Dum Dum Factory by fighting Clockmon. I highly recommend you get a Digimon that has Picking Claw to steal items. And then the counter crest you can get by fighting Tuskmon. And at this point in the game, when you get to Asuka City, if you go to Plug Cape, where we talk to the guy who initiated the Vmon side quest way back when, like in episode 2, you can use the Picking Claw and Tuskmon to get the counter crest. The multi-crest lets you hit 3 times instead of just once, and the counter crest and the American version of the game will always counter the damage that was done to you. But we do have Blackwargreymon and now a level 28 Agumon. With Renamon, we did some grinding as well. And we have Gallantmon, so we have a Mega form for Renamon as well. It's okay that Renamon is over leveled because we have a long way to go and like a whole nother Digivolution tree to go through, in addition to leveling up Gallantmon. And Monmon does not have their Mega yet, but we have Metal Mamamon, who is one of my favorite Digimon just in general. So I'm going to be showing off that Digimon in this episode. And you'll see here that we also have multi-crest, counter crest on Monmon as well. So in the previous episode, I did mention that getting to Asuka City would probably be too big of a grind to show, but it's actually a fast way to get there, so I want to show that in this episode. So we got to level 6 in that battle, and actually should probably show you some of these battles so you can see some of the new Digimon that we have, new Digimon forms. But I really just love Monmon's line. Now, Metal Mamamon is not Monmon's natural ultimate, that is Armormon, but I mean it should be. It matches Monmon so well, in my opinion. And we're gonna need to go, I always get tripped up going this way. You go here, there we go. And then when you get here, swing around this antenna of sorts. And what we're gonna do is basically go back to the gym that we saw in like episode 21, I think. And you're gonna drop down here. And then there's a dock that you can use. So this dock will take you directly to Plug Cape that is right next to Asuka City. We will show a couple of random encounters just so you can see the Digimon that we have grinded for hours and hours. But this is a pretty straight shot. There are no other exits other than the exit that will take you to Plug Cape, which is really cool. So we still have Dolphmon down here, and thankfully we leveled up Armormon enough to where we have some of the busters. So we have Wing Buster, Bug Buster, and Fish Buster. And then Metal Mamamon learns Metal Attack at level 5, I believe. So getting through here should be alright. But yeah, I love Metal Mamamon. It's so cool. It's such a cool Digimon. And I'm really excited for Monmon's ultimate, and sorry, Mega. The Mega that we're going for with Monmon is one of my favorite Megas just in general. It pairs really well with Agumon's natural Mega as well. Even though we do have a Mega for Agumon, we may, in this playthrough, just because we have to level up, we may get Agumon's other Mega, which is really cool too. And we will switch here, we'll sort just so we can see Gallantmon. Gallantmon's really cool in this game too. Huge, giant sprite. But now we want to sort. Let's go back. We want to sort here. And if I didn't mention it, make sure to like and subscribe for more Digimon and monster catching content. I'm usually pretty good at plugging in the beginning, but I feel like I was so excited to talk about the new Digimon forms that I did not plug. So you just keep going straight down this way. It's a shortcut to get, again, to Plug Cape, which is really nice. Otherwise, you have to go all the way through South Sector, all the way through those deserts, and it is not pleasant. If you want to grind, definitely do it. If you don't want to grind, you kind of just want to get there, this is the best way to do it. And Submarinemon is just moving along. just pushing. I kind of want an encounter so we can show off Gallantmon, or whoever we put into the front now, but we might not get it till we get on land, but that's totally fine. And we are going to Asuka City. Just as a reminder, we are tasked with going to Asuka City. We are hot on the tail trail of the AOA. We need to find Teddy. We need to save Lucky Mouse, and this is Gallantmon, who, if you are not familiar with it, you think is just a giant shield. The tech is okay. We have a few things loaded here, but it's not really anything that's going to I mean, it's not like an attacking move or anything, but we will learn some of those attacking finishers with Gallantmon hopefully pretty soon. And we do need to get Gallantmon to level 99. So, no, sorry, level 40. I need to double check. It's either level 40 or level 99, and then we have to then get Renamon through another Digivolution path, which I won't say what it is yet, but we have to, and okay, cool. So you're seeing here that was the multi-crest, so you may have saw there that we attacked 3 times. For some reason, the multi-crest and the counter-crest aren't working with Monmon, so I don't know if that is like a glitch, or if that's like expected behavior or not, but either way, just wanted to note that. And let's sort one more time so we can see Blackwargreymon, who is really cool. Really like Blackwargreymon. And while we're on the topic of megas, there are different tiers of megas. So there's like tier 1 megas, tier 2, tier 3. I believe Blackwargreymon is a tier 1, but my understanding is it's like the best tier 1 that you could go for. And then this exit/entrance will take you to Placate. My understanding is Blackwargreymon is one of the better tier 1 megas that you can get in the game. So if you do end up getting Agumon either as a starter or recruiting it earlier in the game, I mean, you get this thing, I think, so early, which is nice. We do have some tech loaded. We have Dark Matter, we have Black Thorn, Dark Damage with Evil Thorns. So we'll see how much this does. And hopefully now Agumon is not going to spend the entire episode kind of laid on his back just taking damage like it was in the previous episode. And boom, there we go. We're already dealing tons of damage, which is great. And we need to get, so with Blackwargreymon, there is a tier, I believe 2 or 3 mega. Sorry, there is a tier 2 and tier 3 mega that require Blackwargreymon to get to level 99. I don't think we're necessarily going for that mega. If we happen to get it, that's great, but we're definitely not like shooting for it or anything. So we got a Datamon, so that was kind of a bit overkill. But I did double check, and we need to get Gallantmon to level 40. So that's definitely not as bad as I thought. I thought Gallantmon was level 99, but to get where we want to go in the Digievolution tree for Renamon, we only have to get Gallantmon to level 40, which is super cool, because getting to level 99 would have been just a tremendous grind. And you'll see here the multi-crest, oh, it didn't activate. Oh, it does activate. Dang, he was flipping on him. That was cool. I've never seen Blackwargreymon use the multi-crest before. But yeah, they were just flipping on him. I will say as well, it is a very legitimate game play decision to not get the counter crest or the multi-crest. It does significantly change the game for you in a way that makes it easier. So if you don't want to make this game easier, or you don't want to have those items, you definitely don't have to get them. You can still beat the game without them. It just maybe a little bit harder. And if you are grinding for some of those tier 2 and tier 3 megas, it might be a little bit more difficult without those items, but it can totally be done. So it's definitely your choice if you do that or not. But let's swing this way. We have to get into Asuka City, and the gates are locked and the guard is gone. So to get into the city, we're actually going to use the dock that's been here the entire game that we thought had no purpose. But now that we have Submarinemon, we can just hop down here to get where we need to go. I would also recommend having some power charges if you had a chance to pick some up at this point. And I believe we need to go this way. There are 2 routes. One route will take you to get Iron Gloves, and then the other route takes you to where we need to go. And oh cool, so we see some new Digimon down here. What is this thing called? Gisomon. This is cool. I want to use Black Thorn again. That did so much damage. And Agumon, after last episode, really just needs to get some wins here. Just some solid damage off on things. Oh, so you can see here, this is a Mega, and that was a pretty decent finisher. We're still not one-shotting things, so just goes to show, no matter how much grinding you do in this game, it's almost never enough. And then we will see the counter crest activate. So this activates in the North American version of the game always, is my understanding, unless you're Monmon, from what I'm seeing. I don't know why that is. But we do get a level 2 Blackwargreymon, which is really cool, and Runner Sandal. So Runner Sandal is cool. It allows you to escape Digimon battles a lot more easily. And that's really helpful if you are searching for items, like for example, if you're searching for the multi-crest at Dum Dum Factory, and you're running into a lot of Digimon who are not Clockmon, you can equip the Runner Sandal, and that will help you get out of those battles. But I believe this little thing here will take us to the, well, it will take us to the surface. I think. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. But it should take us to where we need to go, which is the Asuka sewers, which is perfect. And I don't think we have random encounters in here, but we have some items, so let's pick this up. Oh, Crimson Blade. That's cool. What is the Crimson Blade? It seems like it's something for Digimon / Gallantmon, but let's take a look. I assume it's an item? No, I assume it's a weapon. That's what I assume. Let's take a look. Crimson Blade. Drains the HP of an opponent. Oh, that's really cool. And we have things like the Rusty Rifle. We have the Old Wand. I think we also got some like old gloves or something. Let me go to armor. No. Maybe I made that up. Accessories? No. I thought we had another rusty item, but if we don't, like, that's fine. I'm looking at this blue 8 card or 8 blue card, whatever it is. Okay, let's keep moving up. So you can pick up a Crimson Blade there if you go up to the top. And I think we have some Digimon battles coming up with the AOA, which will be really fun. It'll be nice to get some XP, but we do want to bring in Monmon because I want Monmon to get their ultimate. I keep saying ultimate. I want them to get their Mega as soon as possible because their Mega is super cool in my opinion. And also, it just feels kind of wrong that Monmon is left out. But we will head up this way. Now we do get random encounters. That's cool. I forget what. Oh, Raremon comes up. Yes. As soon as I realized where we were, I realized that this is what populates. I don't think any of our busters are for slime / Raremon, so we'll just use a metal attack. And hopefully that does a good amount of damage. It's not. Oh, that's cool. I like the little cars that are flying by. Ooh. Oh, we confused. Okay, cool. I don't know why Monmon's like evolution line or like tree of digivolutions can confuse you when they hit sometimes, but I'm totally here for it. I support it. Tidying up. So we'll attack here, and I don't think the multi-crest is gonna activate. Yeah. So I am curious. If you know in the comments why that's not activating, definitely let me know. I haven't had a chance to research it further. My understanding is that it always activates in the North American version of the game, but it seems like it's not. But it won't be the end of the world because Monmon's a champ, so we'll get through it. Raremon. When does this thing appear in the anime or in any media? I've never seen this thing other than in this game. Dude, level 10 and level 26. And look at this. So at a little over 11,000 XP, we're at 26 with Monmon. And at almost 22,000, we're at 28 with Agumon. So just a really good indicator of how your Digimon level up differently and the kind of grind that you'll have to do if you want to get to certain levels. But we will swing up this way. And yeah, we're in the control room, which is really nice. So we have a boss fight coming up. So if you're on emulator, this is a really good place to save because this boss fight is actually a little tough. So tough that I think we might want to bring in Hookmon. Do we need to? I don't think we do. I think with Gallantmon, Renamon, I think with the counter and multi-crest, we should be okay. If we can't win this fight, we're just not grinding how we should be. Datamon, Buzz, who are you? Alright, they're back in the backpack. You came all the way here to battle me? I'm good to go anytime, let's battle. Alright, let's battle. Beep, you can't copy me. You have to come up with your own line. That's funny. What? Let's get it on. It's not much better. But it does initiate the battle, which is really all we need here. And this thing is surprisingly difficult. I do remember that. Datamon is really difficult to deal with. For some reason I feel like, oh, it's all beat up. I feel like they're gonna have resists to metal attack. I'm curious if we can DNA Digivolve. We can't. So let's go for an attack here. I am curious why the multi-crest and counter-crest aren't working with Monmon, but it's not like the end of the world. We should be okay. That didn't do much at all. Let's see how much this does. Just a regular attack. Oh, it hit 4 times? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, at least we got up from it. I thought we might have been put on our behind indefinitely. Oh, that's not good chip. That's not good chip. Hopefully we can take one more. Okay, we dodged at least one of the hits, so we should take this decently well. Cool. And I think we will just go for a metal attack. I'm curious if it does more damage than our regular attack. Oh, they evaded it. Okay. That's not good. So this should take us out. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, Mon. Oof. If you had the counter crest working, you might have been okay. But I think here we can go out into... We go to Blackwargreymon. Like, this is why you get megas, is for boss fights. So let's hope that we're in a good spot here. Blackwargreymon is so cool. I really like Black auto recover. Ooh, no. How can they do that twist? Okay, so they'll do it gradually. That's good to know. We'll go for Black Thorn here, just to see how much it does. That's a cool battle animation. You only hit it once? Okay, but it did 190, so that's good to know. And we should be able to... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, all four. That did a lot. If we do counter, that's really good. Hopefully we hit. Nice. Okay, cool. So counter crest is coming into play. Nice. So you can see how much easier it makes some of these boss fights, because without the counter crest, we basically would have been down to Gallantmon on this next turn. But now we get a shot to KO with Black Thorn, and if we do not, we have a chance to hopefully outspeed on with Gallantmon, and then we can go for a double guard. Dang, doesn't knock it out. Auto recover. Okay, cool. So we should be able to take it out with Blackwargreymon, which is really nice, and a big redemption for Agumon after getting just destroyed in the last episode. Just absolutely taken out. All right, let's see if we can finish this with a Black Thorn. And we have a decent amount of MP with Agumon too, which is cool. We hit 2 of them. Dang. All right, if we live this, our counters should knock it out. They hit all of them. Okay, cool. So we live on 100 and we counter back. Do we hit? Nice. Okay, cool. So Datamon is knocked out. And again, if you do need the multi-crest and counter crests, you can find those, the multi-crest in Dum Dum Factory by using the Picking Claw on Clockmon. And if you need to find the counter crest, you can find that by fighting Tuskmon, which now appear at Plug Cape, where we just came through to get to Asuka City. So we will get a level 3 Blackwargreymon and 1000 bit. That's really cool. So let's see what Datamon has to say, because we need to get into Asuka City. That's why we're down here. You're pretty good if you can win against me. Here's a reward. It's rusty gloves. It's an ultra rare item, so cherish it. Okay, I jumped the gun. I knew at some point we got another rusty item, and it's these rusty gloves, which is cool. Huh? Ah, okay. I'll keep it. Thanks. I got rusty gloves. Great, I think. There are secret weapons to old armors and weapons in the digital world. Find armored digivolved Digimon that know these secrets. Good to know. I'll find those armored digivolved Digimon. Okay, there's got to be more here. Let's talk to them again. What do you want? You want to go inside Asuka City. If I open the basement gate, you can go in. Do you have a due staff pass? You don't? I can't take commands from non-personnel. Okay, so we have to get a staff pass. Okay, so now we're off to find a due staff pass, which is really interesting. We might have to talk to someone in the AOA, or we have to talk to Lisa again. So we are going to head out of here, and we actually have to go all the way back to where we just were in Dum Dum Factory. So this is where the game, it didn't age super well in that there's a lot of back and forth, and there's a lot of backtracking, unfortunately, and there's no fast travel. The good thing is, because we are going for certain Digi-evolutions, we get to grind on the way there. But we are going to head back to Dum Dum Factory, so what you're going to want to do is after you defeat this Raremon, you're going to want to go back to the same path you just went to at Plug Cape, use Submarinemon, and then you're going to want to go back to Dum Dum Factory. Once we get back into, I believe it's West Sector, we'll cut back just so that we can walk you to Dum Dum Factory. Alright, we are back where we started the episode, and we've got to go to the secret room, which is in Dum Dum Factory. On the way here, we did get Magic Missile with our Metal Mamamon, which is really nice. And I actually want to, in the next battle, just explain what I understand is like physical versus magic attacks. Perfect, cool. We might even get a Tuskmon. Okay, we don't. But you can see when we go to tech here that there are red triangles and there are blue triangles. Blue triangle should be your magic, and then red should be your physical, so just a heads up in case you're wondering. We don't have any buster specifically for this one, but I wanted to just show you all that in case you have been wondering to play through like what those different colors mean there. And we do need to get our Metal Mamamon to level 40, so we definitely will be using it through this episode and likely the next episode, because we have a long way to walk after we get to Dum Dum Factory and talk to Kurt and all them in the secret room. But you should know now where you are. You should now know where you are. Words are great. After you take that path from Plug Cape over here to the North Badlands west or east, now you go to west. But to get to where we need to go, we're gonna come up this way, come up this ramp, and then you're just gonna keep going over here. This will take you to Bullet Valley, which you should remember from a few episodes ago. And then to get to Dum Dum Factory, you're just gonna go up this way here. So not too bad of a trek. You get some good experience on the way up here. And then we wanna get to the secret room, which should be going to like the top where we were previously, where the control room is, and then we're gonna drop down. Where's the control room? Alright, so Monmon did level up, which is cool. So Monmon is now at level 27, so well underway to their natural mega. And I think we need to go this way to get back to the control room. I mean, half of this game is really remembering these little crevices and like places you need to go. But it should be, is it this way? Yes, okay, cool. So we should go this way. This is where we fought Hyandramon, I believe, in the operations room. And then you gotta head up the steps. Let's see who we get in here. Oh, this is cool. So I don't think we saw this Digimon previously, but it's pretty powerful, so I do want to switch into Blackwargreymon just to show it off. And because I don't think we've seen Andromon yet in the playthrough, I'll go through this random encounter in case some of you really love this Digimon and want to see it in action. But it hits pretty hard, and it can freeze you too, which is interesting. One thing I love though is the freeze mechanic in this game. So you're not frozen all the time, as we do get our counter crest off. I think there's like it's like an RNG percentage of you getting frozen, but it's not always. So like here, we should be able to attack, whereas in other games when you're frozen, you just can't move for a long period of time. And 3 hits should knock that out, right? Sweet. Wow. Blackwargreymon is an absolute unit in this game. Absolute unit. We get level 4, which is really cool. And we probably won't learn any new tech on Blackwargreymon for a while, but once we get Blackwargreymon's finisher, it's just so good. So let's swing around this way to get to the secret room to find Kurt, who is still an Oinkmon, I believe. Alright, so we kept on moving just so we can speed this up a little bit because it's a long trek to get back to the secret room. But we're gonna head over this way. I don't think we talked to you after we fought you last time. So we're one level away from being halfway to our mega with Monmon. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just wanted a cute bride. Well, that's very problematic, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna head over this way. And then this should be the secret room. Thank goodness after all our trekking. And let's see who we can talk to in here to get a due staff pass. Hey Sally, what's wrong? I can't get into Asuka City. If I had a staff pass, then maybe I could get in. A staff pass? Yes. Oink, oink. I feel so bad that thing's a Oinkmon. What are you trying to say, Kurt? Maybe Kurt has one. That must be it. Kurt did work here. Oh, Sally, did something happen? Oh, Lisa's still here. Huh, Lisa, what are you doing here? Great question. As you can see, this room is a big mess, so I was cleaning up with Kale. Okay. Hey Lisa, was there a staff pass laying around? Sorry, I haven't seen it yet. It's all Kurt's fault for keeping things so messy. He's an Oinkmon, give him a break. Yeah, he can't even defend himself. What should we do? I'm sure that it's here. I know, can you go get my friends? If they help, we'll be finished in no time. Your friends? Yes, their names are Keith and Nick. Okay, where are Keith and Nick? What, Keith and Nick? Have we met them already? Oh, you know, I guess we have met them. It shouldn't take you that much time. Oh, and I last heard from them in South Sector. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's my response too. Oh, okay. That's a far way to go. Okay, so we have to get to South Sector and get to Zazuku City. So we are going to end the episode here, and we will see you in the South Sector. And make sure to like and subscribe for more Digimon content and monster catching content. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Alright, bye.